Hi guys, it's your boys GHL
and TTC
back with another video. Today we will be doing a LEGO review on Krennic's Imperial Shuttle from Rogue One, A Star Wars Story.
This set was released in 2016 with an age recommendation of 9 to 14 years old. Its set number is 75156 and it comes with 863 pieces. It comes with 6 minifigures, K2SO, Bodhi Rook, POW, Director Krennic, and 2 Imperial Death Troopers.
That's right, and here it is, Krennic's Imperial Shuttle.
As always, we'll start with the minifigures. First up, we have POW. He is one of the Rebel Troopers. Wasn't really seen with this shuttle, so kind of weird
He's
that
actually he's actually one of the Rebel leaders of the troopers.
Mm-hmm.
He was told to command a unit on the Battle of Scarif in the scene in Rogue One.
Mm-hmm. One of the more familiar of the Rebel Troopers in that movie.
Yep.
Cool minifigure. Doesn't really go with this set, though.
I like the backpack.
Yeah, it's a really cool backpack. They were all kind of wearing those, so it's kind of cool.
On our review on the Battle of Scarif, I feel like he would have fit better.
Yeah, definitely.
He's never really with the shuttle.
But some cool printing on him.
I love the minifigure. He is double-faced, actually.
Got a really cool face and like a helmet hat thingy do.
Screaming.
Nice.
Yeah. I really like this guy.
It's a good minifigure, yeah.
Great minifigure. Alright.
Next up we have K2SO.
That's right.
The main droid in this movie. I think this is the only set that he comes in. He's got the...
That I can think of, actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which is kind of strange. He's a very big character in the movie. I liked him in the movie, actually. He's pretty funny. He's got some printing. The Imperial printing. He was an Imperial droid that they reprogrammed to be good. And it's just a basic minifigure, but it was well done.
It's not that much complex. The head's attached to the body. It's not a separate piece for that. You got I think it's a super battle droid legs, actually.
Yep.
And then normal battle droid arms. Nothing special with the arms. So it's not a horrible
It's not a bad minifigure.
It's
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, exactly.
We have Bodhi Rook up next. He's got his normal face with a cool leather jacket printing. And he's got a nice pistol. He's got the hair bun that he has in the movie. His face actually doesn't really match his face in the movie. It doesn't look like him very much.
I'm going to agree with that.
Nice backpack, though, since he is carrying that in the scene. Also, he's trying to attach the cable to the master switch so that they can communicate with Princess Leia's ship.
Again, they have the master switch in the scene on the LEGO Battle
Both of them would have came better with it.
Yeah.
And K2SO isn't in the scene anyway.
Honestly, this is an Imperial set, so I think it should... I mean, as much as I like to have both
good
Rebels
and bad
Imperials, I think this is a set where it's one of those options where you need to just have Imperials.
I definitely agree with that. Good minifigure, though.
Yeah, they're all good minifigures. It's just they don't go with the set.
We got 2 Imperial Death Troopers. They both have this little shoulder thing that I think specifies their rank. I don't know what actual rank it is, though. Both have normal guns. Kind of cool printing on the whole thing. Some great details on the helmet
green
body.
Looks really cool.
It's just got a standard clone helmet. Clone face.
Yeah.
And the helmets are really cool, actually.
This is, if not the best minifigure that came out of the Rogue One series.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's super cool.
Both of the new troopers that came out of this, the Death Troopers and the Shore Troopers, are all really cool.
Yeah, the Shore Troopers and
those are probably the best minifigures
best
in this
two,
whole series.
Definitely. Lastly,
Director Krennic. He actually really goes with the set since it's his ship. He's really well done in my opinion. He looks pretty much exactly like him.
Yeah.
He's got the nice white cape and his classic white uniform.
He actually does wear an Imperial hat. Imperial officer's hat.
In a couple of the scenes, yeah.
A black one. I like that light
silver
gun.
blaster, yeah. I love those.
That's pretty cool.
With the
I
nice
just like the white
insignia.
Imperial officer uniform.
Yeah, they don't use that very often. It's cool that they made him have
They never
that,
use it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all the minifigures. I actually really like... He might be double-faced. Let's check it. Nope. Oh, wait. I forgot to show something. Bodhi Rook here is double-faced.
Oh.
He, again, like TTC said, this face does not really look like him. I mean, it kind of resembles him. And there he is with his goggles
He is
on.
wearing goggles in the movie, but it still doesn't really resemble him.
Yeah. But, so those are your minifigures. It's a good lineup. It's just...
Some of them don't quite go with the set, but they're all good anyway.
And here's what makes up for it. This incredible ship.
It's a legendary set.
This thing's insane. I forget if it was $80 or $90
It's
it
$90.
came out.
$90.
$90 when it came out. So, is this the most expensive Rogue One set?
Yes, it is.
The Y-Wing being the second most?
Yep. Y-Wing, I think, was 60 or 70.
I think it was 80, actually.
Really?
Yeah, maybe 70. I don't really pay attention to the prices.
Yeah, me neither.
Just get them.
Let's take a look at the exterior first. These wings actually flip down. Very nice.
This goes into its
pretty
flying.
giant when it's that.
Yeah.
When it's in that position, but when it's landed, you put the wings up. It's got some. It's pretty much all black.
In flying
but it's got,
position, I'm just gonna lay it down for a second. It looks like a big V, and I mean this is showing the underneath of it. It's not great.
It's
but
ginormous.
it is really, really cool. It's awesome. Like these wings are just very long. Like look at that.
It's mostly black all the way through, but it does have.
It
Some
does
nice
have hints of gray actually.
It kind of makes it give a nice feel. It's got some red dots also for like.
And I think
purposes.
it was in landing position when we got it.
Yep.
But the wings fold up like in the movie with the landing position.
It's got some blasters on each side.
Yep,
They just
spring-loaded shooters. I'll give you a zoomed in of that.
And on the back, it's got some nice jet blasters.
Yeah, that's one of the features I really like about
A lot of Star Wars
most
sets.
Star Wars sets have the
They do some
cool
really nice
feature
blasters.
on the side. So, as much as the underneath of the wings don't look that pretty, and same with the bottom, we'll get to the bottom in a sec, but the side of the wings don't look great, but the exterior is just fantastic.
It's
Even the
smooth.
interior doesn't look
really
great.
nice.
But the exterior of this thing just looks fantastic. It looks great on display if you put it in the V shape.
Let's check out
have
the
it
landing
perked
gear.
up. So yeah, there is landing gear on the bottom. See what I mean? Like
It's
this isn't the
pretty
best.
stable.
But
it's like a little bit miscolored with the lighter grays. Doesn't look great, but you don't see the bottom very often, so it's not awful.
there's the landing gear going back and forth. When it's up, it goes like that, and it just rests very nicely down.
Pretty
and then
stable.
it doesn't really stand up on its own when it's like that, but you still can. It's a little wobblier, like it wants to tip backwards, but it's actually super, super awesome when it's up like that.
All right, let's
That
check out
just
the
fits awesome.
inside of it.
So the interior actually opens. Oh my gosh, we just forgot one thing on the bottom. That's weird. All right, this ramp
Ooh, that's cool.
for minifigures to walk up. I know when you place it down, there's not enough room for them to get up. It's not.
That's a cool feature
as
to
tall.
see, though,
It
because a
just-
lot of
it
ships
looks
actually have that, and not
very
many
cool.
actually show it on the set.
I think
The
the
Millennium
Falcon,
does,
yeah.
from Solo Star Wars Story. You can check out our review on that.
Yeah. But so that's a nice minifigure ramp. It does open and close. I know it's not tall enough, but it looks really good.
I agree.
All right, interior.
Yeah, let's check it out.
All right. So the first flap that I want to mention that opens up is the back.
Very cool. Not many sets have a back opening up.
There's clips for weapons. The Death Trooper and Krennic
Yep.
can place their weapons there. I'm pretty sure we don't need an example. You can see how it works. But so that stays open. And the second one is Krennic's cockpit. This is the best interior part of the ship. You could see in perfectly. He's got like a white throne looking feature there.
It fits his colors. He fits perfectly in there. Cape's a little awkward, but
The
all
cape
capes
is
are.
a little awkward, but he fits in there perfectly. He's got some great paneling for controls. It just looks fantastic.
Yeah,
I love
that part
that.
looks smooth along with the whole exterior. When you get inside, it looks a little bit more choppy. But let's check out in there.
So I'm gonna leave this open. So these two side panels just pop right off and fold down. And this one folds up. This is
That
a
one's not my
little-
fave, yeah.
Yeah, I almost wish it folded down like that.
Like I said, a little bit miscolored, like the bottom doesn't really fit the black feel.
But so here was that minifigure ramp that we saw earlier. See what I mean? And so these two seats are most likely for Death Troopers. I mean, that's who it comes with. So those are his personal guard. That's who it fills out.
As you can
Put
see,
one
they
in
fit
there.
right in there.
They actually do fit quite nicely. But I'm going to take him out.
Those in the back,
Hold this.
could those be used for seats?
Those are shown as seats,
They
actually.
are. So
So
like,
this
they were taking
in the back here.
Bodhi and Pow prisoner, then they could.
I think it's meant for Death Troopers.
It is?
Yes.
Okay.
Not meant for prisoners. It's meant for Death Troopers. But that is another seat right there. And in the front, that's another seat. And these front, there's one on each. But they're a lot better because they're for the Death Troopers. And the ones in the back are technically also for Death Troopers. But they just...
They're not as...
Yeah, they were just added in last minute.
They don't have the extra,
So
like,
on the
little
inside, there's actually this
holders.
great printing right here. Seen on there and right there.
That looks really
It's
cool.
on the few of the ships like Star Destroyers and the Death Star. And
Yeah, it's on the Star Destroyer.
so that is a great printing piece. I think the actual ship, there's more movement like from the movie. But I love how it opens all up. You can fit 5 minifigures plus a ton of weapon clips inside.
Yep. It's very accessible. You can
Yes,
get into it very
accessible. That's a
easily.
good word. Oh, another thing. Next to the Death Trooper seats, there are weapon clips, actually. Right there. On either side. I thought that was a cool touch. So I'm going to fold this up.
Alright,
And-
that's the whole set. We'll bring
yeah.
the minifigures back and do our reviews.
We don't need to bring the minifigures back. This
Okay.
good. I like this.
I'll start. I really like this set. The minifigures, like we said earlier, they aren't perfect fitting the scenario of the set. They don't all go with the scene.
By the minifigures that don't go with the set, you mean just K2
Yeah.
and POW
All the
and
rebels don't really go with
Bodhi.
the set.
Just the Rebels. The Imperials go great.
Imperials are great. But that's one feature that I don't love, but the minifigures are accurate that don't go with the set.
All the minifigures are wicked good.
Yeah, they are all
They
very
just
good.
don't go with it.
The actual ship, I think, looks awesome. It's ginormous. It looks really cool. I am going to give the set a 4.5. I think it's great.
Out of 5?
Yeah, out of 5. This is definitely on the bigger set scale. I love this set. The minifigures are a little off, like I said, so I'm going to give this a 4.5.
4.5, that's actually really high. That's pretty dang good. So, this is my set, and I just think that it is awesome. I totally agree with TTC how the minifigures don't match up. I totally agree with that. But the 3 minifigures that do match up, Krennic and the 2 Death Troopers, look awesome. I think that what I would have liked to see for minifigures would have been Krennic, keeping it at 6, Krennic, 4 Death Troopers,
I like that.
and an officer.
That would have been pretty cool.
That would have been a good
The
lineup.
only thing about that is one of them couldn't fit in the ship when they all should have been able to fit in the ship. So they might have needed to edit the model so that they could all fit in the ship.
True. But I think I am going to give this set also a 4.5.
Yeah, that's...
It's either a 4 or 4.5, and I think I'm going 4.5.
It's pretty dang
Because
great.
it's super awesome. It looks great on display when the wings are folded all the way out. It's just fantastic. And even though 3 of the minifigures don't go with the set, they're great minifigures. They look super cool, I guess.
Agreed.
So, that's Krennic's Imperial Shuttle from Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. This concludes our video.